going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Team Notorious channel. I am joined by the lovely duo of Ant and Jack, or The Rotation, and SubtleJack on Twitter. So I made a WWE March Madness bracket of their themes, and I'm going to be letting Jack and Ant react to them, and they're going to be ranking them as they move on and see which theme is truly the best. How you guys doing today?
Good. I'm nervous that I'm going to give like too much, personal preference to certain people. So I'm going to be as unbiased as I can and just rank them as they appear. But
as someone who regularly gets accused of being biased, I will remain to be, and I will be putting every one of my personal feelings into what I try and decide and sway your decision that way as well.
Well, at least one of us is honest.
You're just gonna do it. You're just gonna leave it.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna flip a coin. I got my other monitor. I've got Google's random coin flipper. Heads is the first one. Tails is the second one. That way, I can't be biased.
Oh, there you go. We can make the subtitle to this video just powered by Google Random Generator.
Powered by Google Flip Coin.
All right, so your guys' first round matchup is going to be interesting. So this is the number 1 and 16 seed. We're going to be playing 10 seconds of each.
This is the 16 seed.
Wait.
No,
Who decided the seeding?
Google did.
The random number generator.
The random number generator.
There you go. Like
Allegedly, Chap informed us of that. Like, so.
All right, so we're only
just keep that in mind,
10
YouTube.
seconds of each theme, and then I'm gonna go back and forth. You guys can also replay it, whatever you want, but then we're gonna go from that way. All right, so we're gonna start off with the first one.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking, the Rock says, the Rock.
Okay, so that was your first one.
Oh, you didn't do this to me. You didn't just do this to us. Or at least me.
This is interesting.
So here's the thing. Here's my thought process. I was too young to appreciate The Rock in like The Rock's prime. Right? I grew up with Hollywood rock, which wasn't much rock. It was pebble.
Shut up, bitch!
So to speak.
Yeah.
Now, Kevin Owens was somebody that I admired as an indie wrestler and admire today. That's tough.
I feel like we're kind of on the same page here, to be honest.
What? Play The Rock again. I want to see if I feel it in my plums.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
That's tough.
The thing is, I just feel like that bit associated to The Rock because of obviously all of the Hollywood stuff that he's done.
Right.
And the fact that I am 22 years of age and I did not get to see The Rock when he was in his heyday.
Yeah.
Like, it is super difficult. And Kevin Owens has so many of my good wrestling memories attached to him. And when I think The Rock, like, I can't help but one of the first thoughts that comes to my head being him coming out with a flamethrower at WrestleMania 32. And it just
forgot about that.
Yeah, and then that entire show comes into my mind, and I'm like, well, I'm done.
Yeah. So that's the thing. What I think though, like recently, I mean, we're in 2023. If this video is viewed 10 years from now, like Kevin Owens' music hitting at WrestleMania or like at the lead up to WrestleMania, right, was huge. With the whole Usos feud with Sami Zayn, like everything. I mean, obviously he was pushed heavily, in my opinion, in NXT, and then came and beat John Cena for the USA title. And like, that's tough because it's kind of the Edge factor in my mind where like growing up, I hated Edge. I was a huge John Cena kid. And then it was like, all right, this guy's not so bad now that I'm an adult and I can appreciate what's going on here. But like, I don't know, something about that. If there's some like that hits and I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. You know, that's tough. Oh, and Kevin's the 1 seed, right, chap?
16.
Oh, Kevin's the 16. Rock's 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me want to pull the upset and that makes me even more. Here's my, like, I have this I guess unlogical. I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of people agree with me, but I have this complex where I hate I mean, kudos to their success, but like I hate if a wrestler goes Hollywood, right? Like John Cena is the biggest one in my mind because like that's who I grew up watching. Like he should have broke Ric Flair's record. So to know that The Rock was
he
kind
still
of
could.
he still could. He still could. I don't think it'll happen. I tweeted about this I think during WrestleMania, but like if it was gonna happen, it would have happened already, and that's what bothers me. And to see that The Rock is also that guy, right? Like everyone was like, "Oh, The Rock's gonna come at WrestleMania and fuck up Roman Reigns' match and cost him the title."
Well, people are saying that about next WrestleMania now as well.
I mean, the fact that we're booking Roman Reigns in next WrestleMania bothers me heavily, but
I love it.
I'm going Kevin Owens. I'm settling it. I'm going Kevin Owens. I'm going to go personal preference here. Kevin Owens.
I agree. I'm also taking Kevin Owens. I also would like to establish that the seeding genuinely doesn't mean a single thing.
True. This is very true.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
So, yeah, Kevin Owens. We'll take those.
All right, and for the next matchup...
Oh, I've already seen what they are. I hate my one.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Ooh. Oh, you didn't! You didn't. I'm going Stone Cold. I'm not even going to give my answer. I'm just going Stone Cold off the rip. As much as I love Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance, he's not somebody that I fell in love with when he came to WWE. So I'm going Stone Cold.
I am going to give my response to this based solely on the song and nothing else, and it's why I'm saying Shinsuke Nakamura.
You're going to do that to me, aren't you?
I am, because as much as I think the glass break is so iconic for Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think the rest of the song does not live up to it, whereas the entirety of Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song is coherent and just fantastic.
That's
and
true.
Everything about his character.
Chap, can I get like the middle? Can we go to like 2 minutes on Stone Cold's entrance and just give me 10 seconds from there? Because I think I'm going to sway my vote. I think Ant just swayed my vote, if I may. Yeah, you can pause it already. I'm flipping my vote. I'm going Shinsuke. So here's the thing. Okay, you know what? That's actually a good point that you made, because Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance song, do you remember, I can't remember if it was an NXT event, it might have been WWE, like main roster event. He came out with a guy with a guitar, the electric guitar.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a violin. I can't remember. One of the two. Yeah, I mean, both happened, but I went and downloaded that like to my phone and would listen to that in my truck.
Yeah.
So for that,
I did the exact same thing.
So for that,
it was the electric violin. And
yeah.
I can close my eyes and picture that exact entrance.
Dude, that dude's just ripping too. Like the strings are flying on this motherfucker.
Yeah,
and he's like, nah. Okay, yep, I'm going Shinsuke. Done.
Oh.
Okay. I just forgot that this is
going
on YouTube.
Show,
I said,
and the next seed.
Oh no. Don't you dare.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that
drives. Okay, you know what?
I think this is a no-brainer, personally.
I mean, as long as you're saying Kane, then yes, I believe it's a no-brainer also. What? You're going Shawn?
Yeah.
No. As iconic as Shawn Michaels' entrances song was, it never changed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like to me, like Kane's entrance music evolved over the years. I don't know. Slow Chemical lives in my head rent free every day at the gym.
Stop the cap.
Not every day because I don't go to the gym every day, but it lives in my head rent free every day.
Mm.
And like that's another song. Like just because I think it's more or less because I don't associate the song with Kane. I associate the song with itself. Where like I can listen to Slow Chemical and enjoy it.
Yeah, I suppose that song does transcend Kane in a way.
Right.
Whereas the song becomes more of its
There's some
own
swaying
thing.
going on here. You see this? There's some swaying happening.
However,
but yep, I knew the butt was coming. I knew it was coming.
I love wrestling theme songs that have lyrics.
Right. Slow Chemical has lyrics. It just takes a minute.
Yeah. Sorry, but by the time the lyrics come in, Kane has already finished his entrance.
Pyro's already hit at the ring post.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I just am. It's the same with Chris Jericho now. and Cody Rhodes now. I
I can agree with that.
Isn't it? But I'm happy to concede Kane to you here because you did fold very quickly to Shinsuke Nakamura.
In my brain though, right? Like if we're watching a show together, Ant, you and I were watching wrestling,
yeah,
and something's gonna happen, and someone's gonna interrupt either a segment or a match.
Mm-hmm.
That like that guitar right at the beginning of Kane's, like that, I would pop harder for, I think, than Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Thinks I'm
I
cute.
have a counter argument.
Okay.
Are you popping for the song, or are you popping for the fire and the pyro?
The song, 10 out of 10, because in my mind, Kane wasn't an impressive wrestler. Like his finisher, like he was just another Vince McMahon big guy, right? I do a choke slam. I can probably powerbomb people if I have to. I'm big and scary looking. No disrespect to the Undertaker at all, because I'm a huge Undertaker fan. But that's the same way that I felt about Undertaker growing up.
But his name's Glenn. Like.
He's the mayor.
I mean,
in Knoxville. Respect him.
I can't take anyone. I can't take anyone called Glenn seriously.
Shawn Michaels. That's 2 first names.
Okay. So is Glenn Jacob.
Okay, you know what? You got me there. You got me. You got me there. But I made the point first. I don't know. Give me HBK's music one more time. I think here's the thing. Hold on, before you play it. I think if he just went by HBK, I would feel differently. The fact that it's like, oh, this is Shawn Michaels, like that sounds like a guy that sells cologne at the middle of a mall. My name's Shawn Michaels, and this is
as well.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look.
I will say, I did love when Shawn Michaels hit the entrance and he'd hit that little flex lean in the ring, and you'd see that pyro go across. But that's the pyro though. That's not the music for me. It's not the entrance, right? It's pyro. It's fireworks. I don't know. This is tough.
Like I said to you, I'm happy to concede this one to you because you.
I know, but I
did so quickly on Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh God. I'm going Kane. I'm not moving. I'm going Kane. Trust my gut.
I'm happy for that to be the case.
Okay. Kane moves on.
I'm not happy, but I'm.
No, yeah. You're okay with it.
I'm content.
Oh, I'm already telling you. You could play Gilbert next, and I wouldn't pick this guy. Go ahead.
Oh.
Nope, nothing. I feel nothing. You know that. Oh, you don't even have to play it. Yep, that's my vote. Done.
No way I'm gonna do this.
Oh, Ant's in hell right now. He can't. You want a turd sandwich, or you want a porta potty on a forklift? I'm going John Cena. I'm not even. That's fine.
I love John Cena.
Okay, love that. Great open.
With a passion.
But there's a but. There's always a but with you.
I also agree that this song should win, but I am not happy with the way that you have disrespected the tribal chief.
Okay. We're going off the entrance music in the video, right? That song is nothing but gospel singing. This is a rap song happening.
Yeah,
I bought the album.
No, it's fair enough. Yeah, like there's no. I'm just saying that you have disrespected him.
Roman Reigns is public enemy number 1 in my eyes,
and he is the greatest champion of the last 15 years.
Because you take away everything. The Shield, the Usos, Solo, Heyman. You take all those away, Roman Reigns is a mid-card fighter at best. At best, mid-card. He's the guy wrestling where I'm like, all right, it's time for a popcorn and beer. All right, cool. I got an hour left in this live event.
Chap, is it too late for me to rage quit this video?
Yes. If you want, I can give both videos 10 more seconds.
No, I don't need 10 more seconds. My mind's made up. Fuck
our
Roman
discussion
Reigns.
has moved away.
I hope Roman sees this.
Moved away from
his real name's John. He even said it himself. So he wants to be John Cena. Roman Reigns. He said it himself in a promo.
It's Joe.
Or is it Joe? Close enough. Joe's close to John. Meanwhile, John Cena signed the rights away to his own fucking name like an idiot. I mean, that's I didn't prove any points right there. I just actually hurt my case.
Head of the table. This song is
kitty table.
It is in my gym playlist, and it makes me feel great.
Oh, give me the middle of the song, because every time the song hits, I mute my TV. Give me the middle of it, because if it's the same as the beginning, my vote doesn't change. Pause it real quick. Isn't this the same guy, Ant, that just said last video? I prefer entrance songs with lyrics in them.
Yeah. And you're having a bit of selective deafness here. You're having a bit of selective deafness because I already said that
I have a lot of deficits.
That John Cena's theme song should win this.
Okay, then I'm just mad that you're a Roman Reigns fan. I think is what it is. I love you dearly, but I don't know if I can see past this now. No, stop playing the music. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. It gives me PTSD for all the times shit happened that I didn't want to happen. I.e. Cody losing at Mania.
I think it helps.
How torn were you about that then? If you've got a dream tattoo, hold up.
Don't get me started.
Let's go. No, I kind of want to go there. Put this in the video.
No, don't get me started.
Okay, my question is, you wear a shirt to watch Mania. Are you wearing a Roman shirt or are you wearing a Cody shirt? Because that's like watching your parents fight. You don't know what side to take. Whatever side you take's wrong.
I'm probably wearing a... I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Can I wear an Eric Boom shirt? Is that okay?
As long as it's this one.
Is it
Can I put that on YouTube?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was a tough time in my life.
Oh, that is awesome.
But I respect the story above everything else. I'm a big believer in that. Like, it doesn't matter how much I am a fan of a certain sports entertainer. I believe in the advancement of the story, which I also
the fact that the story has been going on for like 3 years.
Hang on a minute. And that's why I thought Cody should have won.
Okay, Mania. Thank you. I thought you were saying like, let's keep the story going. All right, on to the next one.
Yeah, we chose John Cena.
John Cena, yeah, by a million.
All right, for the next matchup.
Chap's loving this.
Chap is quietly laughing in the background. I feel the same way about the half. Okay, well. I don't want to spit water if I'm moving my screen right now. That's tough. I'm going to let you go first because I am going to be reserved about my opinion on this one. Okay, I want to hear you.
I am not the biggest Brock Lesnar fan. For the same reasons that I've just outlined in the way that I am a fan of logical storylines in wrestling. Because to me, Brock doesn't really make much sense. He just sort of comes in and kicks the shit out of things and then wins, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But in the same way that the Roman Reigns theme song gets me absolutely jacked in the gym, the Brock Lesnar theme song does that to me too. However, as previously established, and I'm going to take the first 5 minutes of this video as law for the rest of the video, I am a massive fan of songs with lyrics in them, and the Triple H theme song, it could have been the King of Kings song. That would have had my vote even quicker. But it's got to be Triple H for me.
Yeah, I'm going, as much as I hated both of them in my youth as a wrestling fan, and even now, like, I hate Brock Lesnar. I think now that he's kind of made this face turn, it's a little bit better.
We've agreed on something.
We have. This is magical. But my thing is, though, too, like, growing up in the Attitude Era, or the Ruthless Aggression Era, technically, actually, like, you hear Triple H's music hit, you're like, oh, fuck. Like, something I don't like is about to happen. But I agree. I would take Triple H's music, so we'll go Triple H.
You think you know me?
On this day.
Oh, you're not gonna let that hit?
Whoa, hey, step up, bring it.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split.
All right, I've got.
Oh, I have so many. Oh, okay. I need a second.
3 words. No, maybe 4 words. It depends how you count numbers. But my words are 2010 Royal Rumble. That's all. That's all I've got to say, and that's why Edge wins. That moment of his music hitting in that Royal Rumble match is.
Did you say 2010?
Yeah.
I was gonna say what was the more recent one he came back? Was it 2019, 2020? No. It was
I know. I'm just very keen to not have recency bias everywhere.
No. Yeah, that's true too. See,
and it was a defining moment of my childhood wrestling fandom.
Fair enough. Give me the first 10 of Mark Henry's again, would you?
I also think this is a great song.
This is a great fucking song. This is
a great song.
Step up, bring it. Yes, sir. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split.
It's excellent.
The fact that I marked out for Edge's just now and not Mark Henry's, I'm going to go Edge. I'm going to give you a simple answer. As much as I love Mark Henry's entrance song, I associate that with so many traumatic experiences as a child watching wrestling.
Oh, wasn't there I can't remember if it was TLC, but it was like Mark Henry versus The Big Show for the World Heavyweight title, and the ring broke. Oh,
yeah, they did the superplex off the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
And I thought the world was everything I thought it was at that age. And then the days of YouTube and adulthood have caught up to me, and I'm like, oh, it's somebody just hit a button at the perfect time.
Yeah.
I love Mark Henry, but yeah, I'll go Edge. I'm going Edge. I feel like that's a smart answer.
I think Mark Henry is a little less. I don't know. I think he's a little less relatable.
He's underappreciated.
A little less relatable for people overseas. I feel like he's a very American.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's. I mean, you take away the last 5-10 years of WWE. I feel like that's almost all of WWE, unless you had some Japanese talents or a luchador that was just insane.
Yoshitatsu. Sorry,
I was going to Jerry.
I have voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me.
Oh God, what's... You bullshit on the random number generator, motherfucker! Bullshit! You would do this, you sick fuck. I'm going Randy. Based on the music alone, not the performer, nothing. I'm going Randy. I'm going voices, because that is a song that I have saved in my phone that I blast in the truck.
Oh, I love Rev Theory as well.
This is tough. I mean, it is tough. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sticking with my gut, and my vote is Randy. The gong hit, yes. So I saw, for one time in my life, I saw The Undertaker live, and it was a surprise appearance. He came up from under the ring, and they had this 6-man tag match with him, Shane McMahon, Shinsuke, Kevin Owens. I can't remember who the other people were, to be honest. And it was around the time that they were teasing The Fiend. And WWE was in Seattle, and they were weeks and weeks into teasing The Fiend. And this match is about to start, and the lights go out, and I'm like, The Fiend! I went nuts. And then the gong hit, and I cried as an adult male. I cried tears of happiness for a second. Because, yeah, oh God, now I'm getting chills thinking about it. Oh God, I don't know if I'm going to sway my vote.
You've swayed yourself. It's
does that memory of that? But just it's the initial gong hit. It's not the song, right? It's that initial gong hit where I'm like, oh shit, something's going down. If I don't okay, think of it this way: if the Undertaker's expected in a match, right?
Mm-hmm.
The gong hit's not as special.
I don't know. It still makes my hairs on my arms stand.
My arm hairs are staying at attention right now. I just think if the Undertaker is expected to be in a match and his song hits, I don't get that excited. I get excited about the person, right? I'm not excited about the song. I'm not excited about the Titantron. Randy Orton's expected to be in a match. I'm singing that entire song word for word.
Word for word, bar for bar.
So that I'm sticking with it. Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I mean, but not even that. It's the gong. The whole effect is cool.
Yeah.
But you know what song has gong in it that has lyrics? Hell's Bells by AC/DC. Banger song. The Undertaker's entrance theme song, I don't really rock out in the car with. Voices, I'm jamming voices. I'm going Randy Orton.
Yeah, I feel like we listen to these songs in different situations. Like you're listening to it in the car, rocking your head back and forth, and I'm there trying to lift some heavy weights in the gym.
You're out here deadlifting 600 pounds.
Yes, I deadlift 600 pounds.
Exactly. I don't know. Ooh, it's tough. But here's the thing, though. What was Randy's OG? It was "Shine in My Light." Yeah, "Shine in My Light." Even that song I loved. So maybe it's a Randy complex.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a Randy complex more than it's a music. No, because that song's. I could listen to that song today too and be happy.
But then if it's a Randy complex, then it's you've then completely undone your whole point of why you weren't picking the Undertaker.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to, I think, convince myself of. I don't think it's a Randy complex because I wasn't a Randy fan until recently. Like I had a very close relationship with wrestling. I think like most kids do from like 8, anywhere from like 8 to 10 to like 14, 15. Because once you hit high school, it's like, all right, I got to watch wrestling, but I'm not going to tell anybody that I watch wrestling because I don't want to be the weird kid. And then like I graduated high school, hit like 20, and I'm like, wrestling's cool again because like there's this. You go from like believing everything, right? You go from like feeding into what you see into like understanding what's really going on, but still appreciating like athleticism and storytelling and entertainment, which it is, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna stick true to the video. I'm gonna stick true to the laws we've created at this point. I'm going Randy. I'm going Randy. As iconic as that. As iconic as the gong is, I'm sticking with Randy.
Okay, just move on before I upset myself.
It's gonna go to bed like fuck.
Yeah, it's already 20 to 2 in the morning. I'm already fuming.
Oh, you can't tell me this is not on the gym playlist.
Does absolutely nothing for me.
I almost ripped my shirt off right there. I thought about it for a second.
Does nothing for me.
Oh, you didn't, you motherfucker.
Glorious, no, I won't give
in.
This is tough.
Batista's theme song does literally nothing for me.
Okay.
I don't understand why, but it's been the same since I was little, and I think it's to do with the time that I came into wrestling. It was like in between 2008 and 2010 I really started watching wrestling. 2010 was WrestleMania 26. It was him against John Cena in the most boring feud I've ever watched in my life. And
I think how old I was with 2010. Okay, keep going.
That really stuck with me.
Okay.
And like, to use your own logic against you, I think if you want to stick by the rules that you have established earlier on in this video,
laws, not rules, laws.
Batista went Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't disagree at all. You're not. I've already got my vote made up. You're not swaying nothing over here because I.
So you're already deciding Bobby Roode.
Oh yeah, glorious.
I'm preaching to the converted already.
Yeah, you are preaching to the glorious choir right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been watching NCW on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday nights, but I come out to this song and I love it.
I'm gonna rescind my convincing tone, and I'm just gonna say I fucking love Bobby Roode's song, man. And
so here's what's funny though, like because he was a TNA guy, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I mean, he was an indie guy, but he was a TNA guy. I didn't know who the hell he was until he was on the main. I was not big into the whole NXT thing, and I'm still not. I kind of wish I was because I feel like booking there is a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, kind of open. I feel like booking in NXT, like shit happens in NXT, and you're like, oh goddamn, that was sick. That you don't see on the main roster on Monday and Friday. And like, so I missed out on the whole Bobby Roode NXT phase, but when he hit the main roster, I was like, dude, this guy's the guy. Which he kind of like weird because he's kind of an old school wrestler, right? Which I'm not a huge fan of. Not a huge fan of watching old school style wrestling. I love like the ricochets of today, guys that just fly around the fucking ring and do some shit that you wouldn't even think about. But at the same time, his music hits and I'm singing the whole song. I'm right there with you.
Well, I'm a huge NXT mark. Well, okay. I say that.
We should make a trip to Orlando sometime.
The middle section of NXT, not the original show, not what it is now.
Not NXT 2.0, but not like
Yeah, so like
Developmental NXT.
NXT between 2014 and 2019. Well, until COVID.
COVID, right? Yeah.
That era of NXT. Holy shit! That's what brought me back to wrestling.
So like
after my hiatus, everybody has a hiatus.
Everyone goes through that phase where they're like, fuck wrestling, and then you see one YouTube video, you're like, I'm back in. I'm in.
And it was actually Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens at Beast in the East.
Yes,
that brought me back.
That's when I learned who Finn Balor was, and I was like, dude, this guy is fucking my hero. You know what's funny is I didn't realize Finn Balor is he's in his mid-40s.
Yeah,
he's been in the wrestling scene for a long time. I thought when he made his main roster debut, I was like, this guy's going to be around for 20 years. This guy's incredible. He can't be 30? And my brother's like, he's 42. And I was like, oh, this is awkward. So to bring the point back to NXT too, I just yesterday I was scrolling through YouTube and it hit there was a clip of Braun Breaker. Yeah, I can't remember the other guy's name, and forgive me, but whoever the North American champion is right now. He speared him through a fucking wall. Granted, yeah, it was a set up wall. It's not a concrete wall or anything, but just that level of pop and that reaction, it was so cool to see. And I think, I don't know, maybe I gotta tune into NXT more often. I think
NXT in 2023 is more like the old FCW was,
yeah,
way back in the day,
rather
than. NXT in 2014 was, oh my god, look at all these indie wrestlers that we've got.
Yeah.
And that made me fall back in love with wrestling. It was that entire run from Beast in the East, Takeover London, Takeover Dallas, just
War Games. Where are you on? Where are you on War Games? You love a good War Games match, or are you out?
I love a good War Games match.
Okay. Not to plug a game, but WWE 2K23 brought War Games matches into the game, and I never watched. I always just in my head was that's the name of the pay-per-view, right? It's called War Games. That's a cool name, whatever. Then I put a match. I'm like, there's two motherfucking rings in here, dude. And then I went to YouTube and I was like, holy shit! They were like, what can we do in one ring? And then some guy in the back, Bill, was like, how about we put two rings and a cage? And everyone's like, I love it. I'm down with that.
Could you do me a favor and have a go at pronouncing it properly?
What's that?
Can you have a go at pronouncing it properly?
Pronouncing what?
War Games.
War Games.
No.
What did I say?
No.
War Games.
No. Chap, you've got YouTube up. Can you do me a quick favor and search William Regal War Games?
I hate William Regal. I'm gonna be honest. Before this even plays and I find out what happened, I hate William Regal. Hate him. I feel about William Regal how I feel about Roman Reigns. Fuck that guy.
Just War Games.
Pause this.
War Games.
And how do you feel about Pat McAfee?
Hate him, despise him.
Exactly. That's how I feel about William Regal. I love Pat McAfee. All right, play the video.
Why?
Because he's a
War Games.
Why does he say it like he's growling? War Games. Calm down,
War
fella.
Games. So,
why do you hate Pat McAfee?
Just the most annoying man on planet Earth. It's a cult.
Byron Saxton wasn't?
Yes, he was.
Okay. So was William Regal.
No.
Pat McAfee's the man.
No. This is definitely a cult. This is definitely a culture thing between the UK and US.
That's what I'm trying to bring out. Just to be completely honest, I love the whole thing. That fucking tank top. Oh, give me it all. I will buy it all. That makes me
want to get in the ring and fuck him up.
Pat McAfee would murder you, and I would murder William Regal.
I deadlift 600 pounds. We've already established this.
If me and Pat McAfee tagged up in a corner and it was you and William Regal, we win by a mile.
I wouldn't
or
need
by
William
a
Regal,
kilometer, whatever you guys call it. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I love you, Ant. Play the next video. We're getting so sidetracked right now.
Right. Now we're going to start the second round. The second round, we're just playing the next 10 seconds.
It's been like Jack's a piece of shit. Jack's uncultured. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm drinking out of a solo cup right now. God damn, it's Friday and I'm
Montez
sweating
Ford,
inside my
calm down.
house.
For the
It's so
second
hot.
round, we're just gonna play the next
It's 2 a.m. for me,
something so
please.
that we've already seen.
It's not even dinner time yet.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Wait, what did you say? It's the second round and what?
We're just gonna play the next 10 seconds. Like we've
Oh,
already
okay,
watched
yeah,
the first
yeah,
10. We're just
yeah,
gonna play the next 10.
Yeah. Whoa! Okay. So here's the funny thing I just thought about. Because we were so high on the Kevin Owens thing early, and then at least we created this law of lyrics.
Yeah,
Neither of these songs.
I know.
I'm going Shinsuke. I'm going to stick with the music of Shinsuke's entrance alone. I'm sticking with Shinsuke.
I
I'm going to stick
agree.
there.
I think this might be one of the quickest decisions that we've had, because I am going to quickly say yes to what.
And I'm not going
you
to
just
sidebar
said.
the conversation, so let's on to the next one.
Oh my god, look at us go.
I knew you were gonna pause it right before the words hit. Next. Okay. Question for you, Ant. Are we judging it based on the 10 seconds we're hearing here?
Ooh.
Because we didn't do that in the first round, right? And if that's the case, we're basing it on trumpets versus like a whole ass band.
That's what I mean, because like if we were doing it based on the first 10 seconds, probably Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock would still be in this.
Yeah, that's true. That's okay. Valid point. Valid. Who did play Ken's again, would you, Jap? Can you just let it hit like the first couple words?
It goes on a lot longer than that before.
Yeah. Is it? I'm probably right, huh? There's a long intro to that. Right there. The first line of this.
The wonder of the world is gone, I know for sure.
Oh, that's tough. I'm taking my love and admiration for John Cena out of this. I'm trying to focus strictly on the music and like the Titantron and the entrance. Oh, this is tough. Ant, please tell me what you're thinking so I can make a better decision.
The two words that literally will not leave my head right now are Katie Vick, and like that's why I've got to say John Cena. Personally,
This is
like
tough for me.
it just will not leave my brain. And John Cena's theme song is that song transcends wrestling. It is a cultural phenomenon.
We got to be careful with that, but now because if we say that and we both agree with it, and we voted on to the next round, then we got to defend that for the rest of the tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's tough. Oh god. Here is my thought process solely. Taking the wrestler out of the picture, I have listened to Slow Chemical more times outside of wrestling than I have My Time Is Now. Now that being said, I bought that My Time Is Now album. I still have it somewhere in storage. I swear to God I do.
Okay.
But I like. Oh god, this is tough.
Become you liking like this is a bracket of wrestling theme songs,
Right. Not songs, right? Okay. Fuck, I'm going John Cena. I'm just gonna mark out and go John Cena. I'm gonna just do it before I change my mind, please.
Smart, good decision.
I would say it was a good decision, but I agree.
I see clearly everything is come to life. A better place in a broken
Edge. I'm not even gonna fight. Edge.
So
Edge.
easily. If you've got my camera up there, you see how much I felt that.
In my mind, like, In my mind, I'm like, yeah, no doubt. I had my BlackBerry blasting Triple H's theme song, and I spit water outside my house one time to it. But like, that just theme song just hits differently. I don't know what it is. It hits me right in the gut in a good way, and I like it.
So good, isn't it?
It's gold. Like that is. Never. I'll save for the end of the video. Just keep going.
You got jewels in your religion. All the
Keep you boosting. Oh my god. This is gonna be the toughest pick of this tournament for me. Ant, go first so I can just collect myself.
Oh,
Please.
I don't even know what to say because it's such a struggle. We've already established that it's just the music. Because if it was the wrestler, I'd be picking Bobby Roode because there are too many negative memories associated with Randy Orton for me.
If we're going just the wrestler, I'd go Randy, but okay, continue. As much as I agree with the like bad memories of a certain wrestler, and like Randy Orton and Edge and all these guys that were heels during the Ruthless Aggression era.
No. It's not bad memories in terms of him being a heel.
Oh,
because
explain.
I adore the bad guys in wrestling. Like
I've learned to do that. As a kid that grew up all babyface, I've learned to love the heels for sure.
Personally, as someone who would be a heel if I was a wrestler.
You would be. You are a heel in CW Wrestling. Check it on my Switch.
It is the role that
you cost my son the world title, you son of a bitch.
Good. Because he's 4 years old and he should never have been there in the first place. Like
I'm calling you out. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay, so someone's appreciated the heels.
I'll cut promos. Don't get me started. I will. Sorry,
dude. We might be onto something here. So somebody that appreciates heels, which I've learned to do. Yes, okay.
Yeah, like that is not the reason why I have bad memories of Randy Orton. It's on. You're gonna call me a bit of a hypocrite, I think, because it's sort of like the way Roman Reigns was in the early days. It just always felt unnatural for Randy Orton to be in the main event scene, especially when he won his second Royal Rumble. I was a bit like, huh? Why?
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
You know, and then it just always feels a bit. Always feels like there's not enough character there for me with Randy Orton.
I will agree with that. That I feel like Randy Orton has played the same like granted, like there's a gift to that, right? Like most people, like you play a let me word this carefully, a persona for so long, right?
Yeah.
And finally it just runs dry. And then it's like, okay, I mean, you don't have to change completely. Like the way we saw John Cena change from like just a guy in trunks in a pair of boots to like the Doctor of Thugonomics and everything. Like, but it's just.
It's like
I'm gonna counter and say that Bobby Roode really hasn't done anything different either. Yeah, he's gone like face heel, but it's been the same pair of boots and trunks, you know.
Okay. It helps that I really don't watch the WWE main roster.
Fair.
But that does help my image of him. Especially in those years after he left NXT.
I'm going to go, just for the sake of saving this video from being an hour long. Oh, fuck. I hate saying this because I think
Randy Orton's song should win.
You think Randy should win?
In terms of the song, I think the song's better.
Oh, then perfect. I thought you were going Bobby Roode. I was just gonna say for the sake of the video, I'll go Bobby Roode. But if we're going voices, let's go voices.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna lose in the next round anyway. I can already tell you.
I mean we're on a pretty good train right now. So.
All right, just before we get to this finals matchup set of the grand finals, I'm gonna send it to Goldie for a commercial about our sponsors.
What's going on, Team Notorious? It's your boy Goldie today. We have a sponsorship video for you today. Shout out to Cosmic Dust, one of our awesome partners that we're partnered with. We love them over there. Check them out at cosmicdust.com. They also have a Discord server if you want to join up on that. But they have tons of products, all sorts of supplements that you can try. Anxiety relief, you can do digestive care, focus, sleep, multivitamins, energy. And they just released a new energy supplement, Notorious Punch. Dude, you got to try it. It is awesome. If you use code Notorious in all caps, you get 10% off. And if you use any of our content creators' codes, you also get some discounts. Pretty good. I like it. And we love those guys over at Cosmic Dust. Please go support them as much as you can. Goldie out.
All right, we're back with our finals matchups. Here's the first video.
That's tough.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise.
Oh God, that's tough. Because early on we made Law that like lyrics wins, right?
Not wins, but it helps.
Yeah. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna say this before I change my mind. The violin that fall off with the violin for Shinsuke wins it for me. I'm going Shinsuke.
It makes me feel all sorts.
It brings me to life.
It just fills my body.
Like I just saw a bald eagle and drank a Busch Light. You know.
It makes me want to dance in a way. It just makes me want to go like, oh.
It makes me want to do the yeah. I'm going Shinsuke.
I'll agree. As much as I could sit here and rap.
Totally. As much as I would love to go Cena in the finals, no, I'm going Shinsuke.
I still think Shinsuke is going to be.
Oh, you're gonna pause it at the best part of the song? Ooh.
But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your fate. I have a voice that is.
I think I get more excited for Edge than I do Randy.
Oh,
based on the song alone, I think I get more excited for Edge than I do Randy. Randy's song is, if you listen to Randy's song as a song, it's a very passive song, right? There's not a lot of build up. You listen to Edge's song and it's like, dude, I'm ready to run through a brick fucking wall.
Metalingus is just a banger in it.
Yeah.
It just is such
That's
a
what
good
we're
song.
here for.
A little bit of Alter Bridge. I actually saw recently Edge tell the story of how he acquired the rights to it.
Oh, really? I didn't get on this.
One of his good friends was just the guitarist for Alter Bridge.
No shot.
And then he was like, "Yeah, I own the rights to this song. Of course you can have it." I was like,
if we cut out this whole tournament, right, and we listen to the last 10 seconds we were to Edge and the last 10 seconds we were to Randy, I'm going to Edge all day. Because I feel like Randy's song, like the beginning of the initial pop of that song, you're like, okay, fucking A, what's this guy gonna do? And then Edge's song hits and it's just like rock on. I'm going Edge.
For sure. I agree.
Oh no, we just did ourselves in. We just pause. And we just did ourselves. There's a problem here. Okay, play it away. We're fucked regardless. Oh no, you didn't just do this to me. And go first because I feel like I've talked a lot and I have a very strong opinion about what I'm gonna say.
Oh, you have a strong opinion. Ooh, I'm excited for that. I feel like it's quite simple in my head, and I think in terms of an overall package, from the entire song to the way it makes me feel to everything about the whole tournament thus far, I think that it has to be Metalingus that wins this.
I was gonna say the same thing. I agree. Yeah, as much as Shinsuke's song hitting and just the vibe to the violin to the guitar to everything, like Metalingus makes me want to go punch a fat kid at a Kmart. You know, like I'm down. Like let's go.
Absolutely berserk.
Yeah, I feel like I could flip a Volvo listening to Metalingus.
What I'm actually shocked that Nakamura's song made it this far, and I feel like it could have matched up against a lot of the different songs. Even in the first round and got knocked out at that point.
I think if we put it if we put it in every round in the first round, it wins everyone except Metalingus.
Yeah.
Like I let it play, chap. Let it play. F a copyright. Just the double, everything about it.
Yeah.
Like as much as that song hitting in 2005 made me angry as how old was I? 9, 10-year-old.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
Yeah.
Like now I can appreciate it that much more.
I'm just thinking about what other songs I would have wanted to see on this bracket. Because we could have done a 60-14 bracket, couldn't we?
we could do this all night.
Literally.
Goldberg's music. Again, a guy that I didn't appreciate because he was a WCW guy, right?
So low down for me.
Really?
I don't rate it whatsoever.
I think maybe I'm associating it with a superstar, and that's what it is because, like, I wasn't a WCW kid. I was born in '96, so like I grew up with more of the Ruthless Aggression era than I did the Attitude era. But like looking back now as an adult, I'm like, man, I would have loved that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm torn. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm kind of torn on that now that I think about it. But
both of CM Punk's theme songs would have been contenders. Yeah. Like One of a Kind, Rob Van Dam, that would have been a contender. Again, these are songs with lyrics in them. Funnily enough,
right.
They're just music is accidentally the best part about wrestling.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
It's not what
actually, I'm gonna recant. I don't think the best part, but yes, I think it's a huge part of the storytelling. I do think it's.
I just find it so good, and it just gets you so hype. It's the same way as like obviously boxers play music when they walk out. It's
totally.
It's supposed to get you pumped up and ready to go and.
Like a UFC fighter is going to go kill somebody with a chokehold. Like, I want my best. I'm not going to listen to "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal.
Well,
like I'm going to listen to Metalingus.
Live and float your boat, I guess.
Right. This was awesome. I'm glad we did this. I've been nervous about this because I don't talk a lot about wrestling in the internet world, and I feel like I should more. Honestly, after this.
Well, I'm glad that we had some passionate disagreements.
That's what makes this world great.
I think my biggest takeaway from this video is that you are definitely American, and I am definitely from the UK.
And that's what makes me love you that much more, Anth. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this WWE entrance song Titantron adventure. Again, it's been Ant, or as we better know him, the Rotation Ant on Twitter. Chap, a great member of TN, and myself, SubtleJack. Thank you guys, and we appreciate it. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment on it. Tell us where we went wrong here. And most of all, if you haven't already subscribed, we didn't go wrong. You're right. Make sure most importantly, you subscribe to the YouTube channel here. We're going to just keep pumping out awesome content. Then a huge shout out to our sponsors up top. And we'll see you guys on the next one for sure.